Hurricane Liz here, and about to dissect some goals for 2018 and get into my goal setting strategy and why I think it's important to actually do this as opposed to just writing them down. So as you saw in my last video, I do write down numbers more from an inspirational perspective and so that I know kind of what I want to achieve. Now comes the hard part. Now comes the planning behind these actual goals and how to actually create that wealth by achieving these goals. Like, so how do we achieve these goals is the bottom line. And the way that's done is we'll take, in this instance, one thing, like let's take the crypto thing, since I'm kind of obsessed with that and I'm having a great time and I made $50,000. I think that's something that's super exciting. So how do we take crypto and be able to reach these goals? Because as you recall in the actual previous videos, the goals are actually incredibly lofty, right? So how do we do this? How do we reach these goals and achieve them? When I'm looking to make over $100,000 overall, actually I got this one wrong. So if that's 200, this would be 400. Not 4 million. Again, you can see one of my goals is to be able to get numbers right. So there we have it, it's right there. So how do I get from 50,000 to 400,000? I have to break it down in smaller steps. Smaller bite-sized actionable steps that we can measure. And what I mean by measuring goals is like to be able to measure $50,000 a month in income. Yeah, you could see the numbers, but how do you actually do it process-wise? Meaning, how do you get to this point and develop little processes within your whole overall approach to be able to reach that? And it's the best way that I can explain it is like thinking about, like, we all like wish to lose weight. Some of us are super fit, so good for you guys. But some of the rest of us, like I stare at a hamburger and I gain weight. So how do I lose weight? And it's simple enough to say I would like to lose 20 pounds, but I would need to break it down to show how I would want to lose that 20 pounds. So for example, let's say I want to work out 6 days a week for 45 minutes. That's actionable, that's process oriented, it's not results, because this is focused on the results. In this case, the results, we want to earn $50,000 a month. With weight loss, we want to lose 20 pounds. 20 pounds, losing 20 pounds is a result. Now, how do we build the process in order to achieve that result? Well, it's by actually putting together these process-oriented goals. In the case of weight loss, it'd be work out 6 days a week for 45 minutes. Or don't go to Burger King, right? Don't go to Burger King at all. How about that? So that's a couple different ways that the way you would do it in the weight loss. Now, how do we do it in the crypto space? And I'm just breaking down one goal. To start, I use Trello to organize what I'm actually going to do. And in Trello, I have individual boards. Now, that's from a business perspective. If you're in business, you're probably watching this video. If you're not and you want to build it, you don't need Trello. You can use something like this doc. So how do I make $50,000 a month in crypto? A lot of people are asking. Well, for starters, I have to research and continue to learn at least an hour a day. So an hour a day, I'm going to do research. I'm going to try to figure out what I want to buy. My strategy, I'll cover that in another video, but I'm going to research as much as I can for 1 hour a day. Now, a lot of people usually get this backwards and they learn like 8 hours a day and they only take action 1. So don't get it backwards. Only spend a very small amount of time doing the learning and then do like massive action. So my massive action to pay this forward and also to learn more is also do at least a video a day on my channel. The last thing is I'm going to attend at least 3 crypto conferences this year. And I'll move this over here so you guys can see it. I'm also going to join a crypto mastermind because I'm a heavy believer in masterminds and I like to invest in them. I'm currently part of a $25,000 mastermind, 2 $25,000 masterminds actually, and I'm looking to get into a $100,000 one. And really what that does at the end of the day is it buys you connections with the right people and information. So that's what I'm looking to get out of the crypto mastermind, to make my life easier and to make a lot more money. And already the mastermind that I've joined has already earned me quite a bit of money, as you can see. So I'm looking to continue that with my crypto mastermind. And then I also plan to create some learning material for people that are getting started. And the reason that I think it's important to do that is because I talk about this on my Amazon channel a lot. I hate for people to create content and not really be doing it. And I find that a lot of people that are creating the content out there in any space are really just like affiliates for the content. But I actually like to talk the talk and I like to walk the walk. I'm going to show you guys here a screenshot of my actual crypto account right now and how much it's made since I started it, which is like 12 days ago, which is kind of unbelievable. This is one of them, so I'm going to just show you this one. And you guys can probably see it. I don't know how well you can see it, but if you notice there, 131,000, 171, it's a $40,000 difference. And the key is I've also got a bunch of Bitcoin that I got in when it was like $3,000 and $4,000 each. And so really, I've just been fortunate enough to be at the right place at the right time. And in fact, you guys are too. So if you want to learn more about that, let me know in the comments below. And I will create I've already got something in the works to help that out. And so finally, lastly, I am going to, because this is the part that will hold many people up. They're just going to be downright afraid. So they're going to be afraid of like what I tell them to do or what other people tell them to do. And they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it until the last minute when everything's like calmed down and it's much more difficult, because this is going to evolve and it's going to get harder and harder as time goes on. So if there's ever been a right time, it's right now. So the last thing that I recommend is, and I don't want people to overtrade, but take at least one position on a coin immediately within the first week. So this could be a coin, this could be a mining contract, this could be a lending platform, this could be anything, but immediately within the first week of starting. Because I find once they do it and they see that the results are real and they're like insane, they're gonna go just batshit crazy and they're gonna just try to work their ass off and start saying like, forget fear, I'm gonna just do this and I'm gonna do this to my best of my abilities. So I highly recommend people do this and they break down their goals like this step by step. But these are my goals for crypto, my process-oriented goals. So this is 1 hour a day, 1 video a day, 3 crypto conferences. Everything is measurable. Join the crypto mastermind. I already did. This, I would put a timeline on this. So work on this 30 minutes a day. And then lastly, take one position on a coin immediately within the first week of starting. I've already done that. So I don't need to add that, but that was just an example for what beginners would do. But I typically, in the morning, I wake up and I have execute my crypto routine once daily for about 1 hour. So for about an hour, I'd say it's 1 to 2 hours, sometimes 2 hours. I get up after researching the night before, I look to see what the markets are, and I start moving crypto around and start buying into positions that I was looking at and seeing if they hit my buy signals. So that's basically what I do. As I said in the past, I've been a professional poker player in the past, made millions of dollars doing that. You can look up my name if you haven't actually already seen what I've done. And the other thing is I used to train day traders, and I've done day trading myself and did pretty good at that, but that's when I got into Amazon. But now this has sort of rekindled my love for gambling in general and trading. So I'm back at it and I will be documenting this on my channel. Let me know how you like this video, subscribe, and put your comments below. I will answer them, and I will see you guys in a future video. Take care.